3 bodies, 2 homicide cases, and 1 apartment unit, all within 4 months.
We told you last night at 10 about this story. Austin police investigating a deadly shooting over the weekend at the Great Hills Apartments in Northwest Austin. 2 people died. In October, the same apartment, a separate case where police say a woman killed her boyfriend. She initially told investigators she thought the apartment was haunted. You can see our full story on KXAN.com, but both of these cases got us wondering, what do you have a right to know when you're looking to buy or rent? Does anyone have to tell you about whether someone was killed or died in your home? As Omar Lewis found out, there are some key things you need to know.
I mean, it definitely scared me because, I mean, nobody wants to live somewhere that someone got murdered, you know?
Justin Lyon lives right above apartment 88 at the Orange Tree condos, the same unit number where back in 2005, a UT student was found shot, stabbed, and mutilated.
No, they didn't say anything, which kind of did surprise me. And it was pretty gruesome, and yeah, it was a really scary story.
Texas property codes only require a seller or realtor to disclose a death if the property caused the death, like if a roof collapsed. When it comes to apartments, property managers are not required to give any information according to those codes.
Apartment complexes don't openly disclose anything that might, reflect negative on them.
And many realtors are also unaware if anything has happened unless they're told. Chris Zion says he recommends buyers ask as many questions as possible to avoid living in the wrong place.
It's something that people don't ask about. A lot of apartments now, between websites and Google, taking an extra 5 minutes to read reviews, ask maybe a resident who lives there.
I mean, as long as it's not my apartment.
And we did speak to the Texas Association of Realtors, and they say while the law does not require it, they do recommend that realtors disclose that information if they do know something. But they say your best bet, again, is to do your research. Actually, underneath this story at KXAN.com, you can also find a link to a website database that will tell you if someone died in your home. Back to you.
Omar, thank you. And giving you more perspective, Texas law does require home sellers to tell prospective buyers if methamphetamine was previously made on that property. This is a concern because toxic chemicals from labs can remain in homes and make people sick for years afterward.